What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this channel on this glorious day. It's a little windy again. And last video we did wheel bearings on this truck right here. This is the 99 tow truck Chevy 3500. It's got the 7.4 gas engine in it. And we're going to be doing AC compressor on this one, because whenever you turn the AC compressor on, it sounds like raccoons fighting in a cardboard box. So, Freon's already excavated out of it, and pull, excuse me, I'm going to pull the caps off. We're going to set them somewhere where we don't lose them. Set them right here on the battery. And we're going to have to take the belt off on this. Tensioner for this is right here. Just use a 3/8, and you'll pull it down, like push that down towards there, and all I'm going to do is just take it off of the idler and the AC compressor. It's the only two I'm going to take off, but before that we'll disconnect. Pressure switch, and I think we got a little screwdriver right here. Lift and lift. Get that out of the way, and it's pretty much all the connectors you need to remove. This is probably one of the easiest compressors you can change. It's right here on the top. It's 4 bolts, one, and then one more bolt for this right here, and then belt, pull it off, change out the gaskets, put it back on. I mean, I think it calls for 0.8 take it off, then another hour to do the excavation and install of the Freon and all that stuff. So that's the hardest part, is actually putting the Freon in here. I'll set y'all up somewhere, probably try to get y'all out of the sun. I want my camera overheating today, if I can help it. Now, this is supposed to be like a glorious 80 degrees today, which I love it. Love warm weather. Like I stated, we're going to take the belt off first. We'll push it towards the passenger side, take the belt off. Right. In other words, turn it to the off position on your ratchets. Make sure y'all are watching this correctly. Right. 15 holds the lines on. Should be barely any Freon in this. Well, there was supposed to be the Freon in it. We took it and had it excavated, but apparently there was some residual. We got it on camera of it spraying me on the face with Freon and Haggle. I love it. I love it. Stuff happens, I guess. It goes sometimes. We'll spray all this down. I believe the other bolts are 13s. Maybe we won't have any more surprises. At least hope not. I got it all away from me. And we went with a brand new non-reman. You can get a brand new, get a brand new. I've said this multiple times on the channel. Alternators, AC compressors, and starters. I do everything in my power not to get a reman if I can. I've had it come back to bite me in the butt one too many times, and I mean, I had one Honda one time the customer, he bought his own starter, and he asked me what I would get. I said, if you get a new one, get a new one. I know it's another $100 more expensive. I said, but you'll hate it if you have to replace it again shortly. But he got the reman, and literally 3 days later started working again. And then I ended up changing him again a week later because he just warrantied it out, and then he finally went to Honda and got one. Alright. Should be a connector on the back too, I just couldn't see it. Or the radiator hose, but there we go. I always forget about the pressure switch on the back of them on these. But it's already out. That's a quick one. Let me show you the new one. The Murray, got it from O'Reilly's, not a sponsor, but that's who we got it from. They had it in stock, 88950. Now when you do this, they have a PAG 46 version and a PAG 150 version, and this one is wrapped up really nice. First time I've seen them do it like this. Normally it's just sitting in there. I have to sit on the ground trying to do this one-handed. But here's a PAG 46 version and a PAG, like crap, thing's heavy. PAG 150, like I was saying. I see what it is. It's stuck to the bottom. Comes with new gaskets most of the time. I don't want you getting into this thing. They overpackaged it. Now, set them side by side, make sure they look the same. Look identical to me. All they have to do is they have to flip it over and take this pressure switch out right here and put it in on this one. So, and then take this off. Now when you take this right here off, there should be some kind of pressure release. If there isn't, that means that it's leaking somewhere, so you want to return it and replace it. But you want there to be pressure on here. It's just like doing a condenser, evaporator, something like that. When you pour the plugs, you want some vacuum to suck back in. So let me switch those over. All you do is there is a snap ring down in here. You squeeze them together, pull it out, do the same thing to that one. I'll show you that in just a second. I do have to switch battery. Battery's about to die. Figured I'd show you all on the hard one. Pair of snap ring pliers. Stick them in the hole. It's coming out. It's just tight in here. Get behind it with a pick. There we go. But you're gonna have to use a pick. It's gonna be tight. Now I just gotta get the switch out. Make sure there's no dirt in here. It's probably gonna be a little tight. May have to get a pair of pliers. Try a pair of hose pliers first, see if I can get her to come out. There it goes. Yeah, see right there. It might be a little dark if I get y'all facing the wrong way. Next. First thing we're going to do is peel the safety tag. Take this off, relieve pressure because we don't want that plug blowing out on us. Yep, she's a sitting. Hold this when you take it out. See how that pressure come off? Now I'm gonna put it back in. Come on. Ain't you going in there? Just wanted to hold it for a minute. Because I don't want the pag oil to come out just yet. Because we're going to change the pag oil in it anyway. Alright. Next, we're going to do the same thing to this one. Except this one be a little bit easier. Got the old one out, got the plug out, and I'm going to put the sensor back in. Just push it down. And we're going to squeeze it. They go in a lot easier when they come out. Let's just say that much. But press down on them, just make sure that it's seated in there. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. Everything should be good now. Now, let's get this pag oil out of here. So, I'm going to take this plug back out. Now, flip her over. Make sure I'm showing y'all right. And then hold the clutch and turn it. Don't just do just the pulley. Make sure you do the whole compressor clutch. So it's going to turn it over until you see it kind of just dribbling out at that point. Alright, now we got that empty. Let's go put in the correct amount of pag oil. I gotta look it up and see what it is. I forgot how much it's supposed to be in there. So this right here takes 8 ounces, and most of the time these bottles come in 8-ounce containers. So you can just pour this whole bottle in here. Let it go down some and pour it in both sides. It ain't gonna hurt it. It comes out both sides. But just pour some in there. If it fills up, let it sit for a minute. It'll sink back down. The high side, I think, will hold it last, I believe. But we got that whole bottle's in here now. I put some in before I showed y'all. Now, the reason I put this back in was because I don't want it to leak out before I get it in place. So, just kind of like a little tip. Just stick that back on, and then that way you can move it around and it won't spill any of your pag oil out. This takes 2 pounds of Freon also, by the way, so 32 ounces. Got all of my stuff hooked up. Vacuum pump, here's the gauges. Make sure they're closed first off, and you open these up right here on, like, connect high side, then open up your ports, connect your yellow cable to your vacuum pump. So you got it plugged up, turn it on. Now we'll open and open. Let that run for like 15-20 minutes, then cut it off. Well, first let it run for about 15-20 minutes, then close these back off, Then turn off your vacuum pump and let it sit for another 15-20 minutes. And watch the gauge every once in a while. Come back every 5-10 minutes, you know, and make sure that the vacuum is still holding. I mean, if it goes down 3, maybe 4, it's all right. If it goes down any more, I say 5, 10, any more than that, then yeah, you got a pretty decent leak, and you need to find out where it's coming from, because this is kind of like your pre-leak detection test, and it pulls all your moisture out of your system like this. So whenever I get ready to put all the Freon back in, because this does hold 2 pounds, 36 ounces, 32 ounces, sorry, not 36, but 32 ounces, do that, and I'll show you how we put all that in. But I do have to order 1 more can of Freon. I only have 3 cans. I've had it sit for about 25 minutes without the vacuum pump running, and it's been holding pressure really good. Man, it don't even look like they moved at all. That's really good, so I'm happy with that. I have 1 can in here already, and open it up on the low side, and it should pretty much suck almost a whole can into here, at least a half. I'd say half to a whole, let's just say that much. But you're going to pull in enough to where whenever you get ready to crank it up, that it should activate the compressor and turn it on. We got it going in, it's still sucking it in, and we're a little over half a can, probably about 3/4 of a can. I haven't even cranked it up yet. This one's got a sight glass on it, so you can actually see the Freon going in. And it's roughly mid-70s right now, and so it's going to have a little bit higher pressure just because of the heat. But now we're going to go inside and we are going to crank her up. We're in the truck and we're going to test it. Ooh, yeah, it is nice and cold. I don't have my thermometer on me, so I can't, or my temp gun, so I can't really see what the temperature is, but man, it's really good. Oh yeah, she's super cold. I'm extremely happy with that. So we should be good on this. I'll cut it off for a minute, but there we go. But this is pretty much everything for putting on a compressor on these. Like I said, is an easier one to do. It goes on really easy. It doesn't take hardly any time to take it off or any of that stuff. And like I said, the biggest thing on these is getting the Freon back in it and all that. But if y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. Y'all can hit me up on Instagram. Y'all can send me emails. I don't quite check them as much as I do like my Instagram. I normally try to check my Instagram daily just to make sure I'm not getting any notifications. I've been trying to post up more on there as well. Trying to do more pictures and stuff. I still work my regular job on the weekends. So Friday, Saturday, Sundays, I've been kind of slacking still on posting stuff, but I've been trying to post something daily or at least every other day on Instagram, Monday through Thursday. But like I said, if y'all got any questions on anything, not just something pertaining to this vehicle, but any vehicle, if you got any questions, feel free to message me. I'll try to answer what I can about it without actually looking at the car, because I know a lot of y'all are in other states and other cities and stuff like that. But if you like the video, hit all the buttons for me, please. It does help out the channel. The like, the notification bell, and the subscribe, because each one of them does. I want to thank you for all my members, supporters, and followers, and all that good stuff. My Patreons, thank y'all for that. It has helped the channel out tremendously. But as always, torque this tight, and y'all have a great day.